So I made a mistake that almost cost me an opportunity of a lifetime. And I want to tell you about it because I guarantee you're probably making the same mistake. So I had an important meeting in downtown Dallas to go to. And this was a meeting that would change my future forever. So I plugged the address in the GPS and it told me to jump on the freeway because that was the fastest route. But when I got to the freeway, it was backed all the way up. So I'm thinking, man, there's gotta be a better way to get there. So I took a shortcut around the traffic. And at first, I felt like it was a smart move. Things were flowing until it wasn't. See, what I couldn't see was that shortcut led me straight into worse traffic. So the roads were blocked, there was construction going on, and it was like a parking lot, and ultimately showed up late to that meeting that I was trying to get there in time to. And as I sat there stuck in the traffic, God spoke to me, and what he told me is something that I will never forget. He said, Will, this is exactly what people do with their life. See, God already gave us the GPS to live an abundant life, which is his word. See, the Bible is a roadmap, a blueprint to being more, doing more, and having it all. But when the journey gets uncomfortable, when it looks like you're failing, when it feels like it's taking forever, you start looking for the shortcut. Shortcuts around obedience, shortcuts around healing, shortcuts around discipline, shortcuts around trusting God's timing. And just like me that day, when I took that shortcut and end up stuck, you end up wasting way more time than if you just stuck to the original path. Some of you feel stuck right now, not because God is failing you, but because you've gotten off the route that he intended for you to be on. You've tried to skip the process. You tried to take control. And now you're sitting in traffic that God never intended for you to sit in. But listen to me when I tell you this. Just because you're stuck, don't mean you're stranded. You can get back on God's route, and it ain't complicated to do that. It just requires you to surrender. So here's my question for you. Where is this showing up in your life today? Where have you gotten off the path that God wants you to be on because you started looking for the shortcut? And I want you to think about what it's costing you. What are you missing out on? What are you losing out on by seeking the shortcuts? And my challenge for you is simple. It's to do the work. Get back in your word. Get back connected with God. And once you trust his direction for your life, he'll always get you to exactly where you want to be. Safer, faster, and a lot more fun. So if you caught this message, drop a comment below. Share this video. Somebody needs to hear this today. And make sure you follow me for more just like this. I love you.